the pride of Western Sydney, the pride of Western Australia. I screwed that up. Bam Bam, Tai Tuivasa, who's already in France and is kind enough to join us as always. Let's go to the Zoom machine and say hello to my guy, Bam Bam. What's happening, Tai? How are you?
What's happening, bro?
What did
Do your little French voice again.
Ah,
Cool.
Tai, ça va très bien, mon ami. Comment allez-vous, mon chum?
Hey, shit.
Yeah. Hey, you know how to speak French or what?
Bonjour.
Ah, look at you. That's nice.
Not me.
All you need is bonjour, comment allez-vous, how are you? Voulez-vous du beurre?
Merci.
That's right. Voulez-vous du beurre is, would you like some butter? You say that to a nice young lady, she falls for you in an instant.
Yeah, fair enough. Got it.
How is it so far?
Yeah, it's good. Just been chilling, really. You know, fight week, hungry, chilling out, getting ready to party.
How much we weigh right now?
About 124.
124 kg?
What
is that? I have to do the math. You're making me more. 124 kg. Checking it out here, Tai. 1 second. Oh, you're good. 273. You got, 8 pounds to go. No, 7. Look at you. I saw you, Tai, wearing one of those. You were in the UAE, right?
Yeah.
I saw you wearing the outfit. You look fantastic.
I went to my mate's wedding, and it was an Afghan wedding, and they stitched me up. They said that they were wearing the traditional wear, and they got me to wear it. And then I rocked up. They're all in tuxedos.
Oh, really? You were the only one?
Oh, me and all the old fellas.
I thought you looked you and all the old fellas. That is amazing. I thought you looked fantastic. You also looked svelte. Thought you looked great. Did you feel good? Because I hear that it's very comfortable to wear one of those. Like the air flows really nicely. I mean, it's like wearing pajamas almost, right?
You could say so. Yeah, pretty comfy.
Yeah. So did you spend
light too?
Light, yes, breezy, right? You know, you don't sweat too much in them.
No, real good, real good.
Were you in the UAE the entire camp?
I started in Thailand. Had to lose some weight first before I got into camp. I put on a few kegs when I went back home to Australia.
So are you done doing camps in Australia?
Well, you know, it's been working out for me in Dubai, and I've got a good crew there. I've got a good team. So it's been working for me, you know, so just leave it there. And I suppose it keeps me on the straight and narrow, you know what I mean? Away from all the temptation or whatever else.
So when you started camp, how big were you?
Well, I was pretty big.
Yeah? Bigger than usual?
Yeah, pretty bigger than, yeah, probably, yeah. I went back home and I kind of let my hair right down.
You're like the Paddy Pimblett of the heavyweight division.
Yeah, I'm a real heavyweight, that's all.
That's true. He balloons close to heavyweight. You just kind of go to super heavyweight.
Yeah. I wish there was no weight limit. But then again, I suppose it would.
What would be the ideal weight for you if there was no weight limit? Like, what do you think you'd feel most comfortable?
125.
125?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
And you going kg on me here. 125 is 275. That's not bad. It's only 10 pounds higher.
Yeah, that'll be. I fight at that anyway.
That's how much you gain after the weigh-ins?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you feel a buzz there? The first event, they've been talking about going to Paris for years. First time UFC in Paris. Do you feel something, or is it too early in the week?
Maybe a bit early at the moment, but it's definitely something really cool to be a part of. You know what I mean? Not only my main event, but the first ever time is pretty sick. You know what I mean? That's one for the resume. So it's pretty cool.
When they offered it to you, were you in right away?
Yeah, of course.
What about the matchup? You like it?
Oh, well, I suppose I'm getting written off left, right, and center. You know what I mean? Everyone reckons I'm going to get smashed, so it should be pretty easy for Cyril. But we'll definitely go in there and have a crack.
Who's saying that? Sure. Who's saying you're getting smashed?
I don't know. I just see a lot of shit on the internet. usually nerds behind the computer who've never had a fight before, but you know.
You read that stuff?
Nah, no. Oh, sometimes I don't mind it. I like to get involved. It's a bit of banter.
Sure. But it feels like this is a part of your story. Like every time you take a step up now, people are like, oh, this is the one where you'll go back down to earth. Surreal's such a great athlete. This is the one. Derek Lewis, this is the one, right? So it kind of feels like it's par for the course here.
Definitely. I love it. And I'm from Western Sydney. We were born underdogs. You know how we roll.
Oh, did I get that right? I thought it was Western Australia. It is Western Sydney.
Nah, Western Sydney.
Oh,
You always say Western Australia.
This time I got it right.
You did get it right, and then you got yourself wrong.
Golly. I doubted myself because I always feel like I say it the opposite way. By the way, is your beer company now the official beer of the UFC in Australia?
Sure is. Drink West, baby.
How'd you get that done?
Oh, you know me, I'm pretty good at negotiating this and that. You know what I mean? Few dinners, few beers.
Look at you.
Sign, seal, delivered.
Wow. So it's just in Australia. There it is. You and Tyson were showing it right here. You guys announcing the deal. This is a really big deal.
That's awesome. It's really good. I think, you know, well, why not? We're both owners fighting the UFC. So I think it's a good thing for us and a good thing for the company, especially in Australia. And it's gone really well. We've actually got a trip to Vegas in December for a few winners.
Winners
so
of what? It's
going to be cool as well. So we're going to pick out 4 winners out of buying cases and that, and then we get to go on a 4-day trip to Vegas and watch the UFC.
Wow. Now, is it only available in Australia?
Yeah, at the moment, it's only available in Australia. We've got some big news coming up. It's only available in Sydney, actually, at the moment, but we're building a brewery which should be opened maybe October, and then that gives us the capacity to make more and then feed the rest of Australia.
Where's the brewery going to be?
In the area, brother. Western Sydney.
Let's go. Let's go.
Born, raised, and made, you know what I mean? All in the area. So it's going to be good. It's doing really well, and I think it's going to do well in the future.
By the way, my guy GC in the back over there, he bought the shoey. I mean, it took a little long to get there. It took like extra long, but he finally got it. Did you see his video? Did you see his video where he did it?
Australia, they've been giving me headaches since we started, especially with all this COVID and shipping and all this. But, you know, if I could deliver it myself, I would. But sorry, I don't have that time.
No, it's okay. We appreciate that. But he had the shoey, and on his birthday he did it because it was the day of the Long Island event in America here, and it was on his birthday. So he did it with a coffee in the morning. Did you see this? I tagged you on it. Did you see it or no? You missed it.
I haven't seen that. I don't know how I feel about that. A coffee shoey.
Yeah, it was good. It got a little messy. I think he needs a little work on it, but he enjoyed he gave you a free plug on it. I thought maybe we'd get a thank you. Hey, cool. You know, appreciate it. Didn't get much engagement.
Oh, sorry. Must have been busy. You know, big weekend that weekend. You know what I mean?
What was so big about it? You don't even know what it was. July 16th.
I don't know.
But it was good. No, we're very happy that we got it. He was very excited about it. I thought maybe it was big because I think that was the one where you were going back and forth with John Jones on social media. So maybe you were preoccupied.
Yeah, how about that? I thought he had more banter in him. I don't think he's got it in him. You know what I mean? But anyway,
he blocked. Here we're showing the back and forth. He didn't seem too into it. He just wrote, "Good luck with your beer company," and you said, "Cheers." I'll send you some. I don't need it. You keep it. And then he blocked.
Yeah, and then it went like you know when you used to argue with kids at school. He's like, "Stop messaging me," and I was like, "You stop messaging me."
Who started?
He messaged me actually, which is pretty funny. But yeah.
What was the initial message? What did he say? Like, how did it all start? Because you talked about him in an interview.
I must have said I'll fight him, yeah. And then he's gone, "Oh, if you keep winning, you'll get your wish," or something. Like, I don't know if he was trying to scare me or turn me on, but it did kind of both. So I was excited.
So that's an interesting thing because I really don't know. Like, what are you fighting for on Saturday? Obviously, you want to beat Cyril Gane. Obviously, this is a big deal. But what's at stake here? Have they told you what the winner of this fight is getting?
I'm getting paid. That's what I know. Well, I have to fight to get paid. You know what I
Sure.
mean? But I don't know, man. I don't. You know me. I don't even watch fighting. So I heard that John Jones is fighting Miocic. So I suppose they're going to get a belt. So that kind of puts us on the back burner like shit cunts. So I don't know. What do you reckon?
Listen, I don't think that's as they say in French, Tai, and in France, I don't think that's a fait accompli. You know what that means?
Not really.
A done deal. I don't think that's a done deal by any stretch. Let me tell you what they want.
The fight?
Yeah, this is what they want. They want.
Well, you know more than me, Ariel.
Let me
Come on,
tell
hit
you.
me up.
Come
You
on,
tell
yeah.
me what the deal is.
I'll hook you up.
Come
I'll
on,
hook you up. I'll hook you up. This is what they actually want. They want Jones to fight Francis on December 10th.
Oh,
But
that'd be cool.
That would be cool, but Francis isn't going to be ready by December 10th. We know that he's coming off knee surgery. It's all part of the, negotiation to get him back, to re-sign all this stuff. So if Francis doesn't come into play, then you've got Stipe. Now, does Stipe even care to come back at this point? I don't know. I don't think that's a fait accompli as well. He's a firefighter. He's got his family. I don't know if he really is dying to come back. Maybe the John Jones, challenge will bring him back. But I feel like there is a small chance here that Stipe says, you know what? I'm out. And the winner of this fight fights John Jones. How about that?
That'd be cool.
And then his prophecy of you keep winning, you'll fight him comes true.
Well, they're all for the fucking movie, brother. All for the movie, you know what I mean?
Do you think he would be down? Like, let's say you win and that scenario plays out. Do you think he accepts?
I've said it many times before, and I'll stand by it. So I think John Jones is the best fighter to ever fight. That's my personal opinion. Just see how he fights, and you know what I mean. How he fights, he is probably the best fighter to ever step foot in cage. But is he a dickhead? Yes, I think he's a dickhead. And will I fight him? Yes. And will he fight me? I think he would, because he's fought everyone and anyone. You know what I mean. He's one of the greatest to ever do it. But I'd love to fight him. Yeah, not for anything else. Just for the same reason I like to fight all these people who have made names. I think that's what I find so good about fighting is one day I'm going to finish and say, all right, I fought that cunt. You know what I mean? Or I fought this guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not like I just kind of dodged people. But yeah, win or lose, I'll get in there and have a swack, and I'll definitely if I dink him, I sink him, just like anyone else. You know what I mean?
What was that? If you what? If you dink him?
If I dink him, I sink him.
Is that a punch? Oh, I like
Dink
that.
him, I think
I like
that's
that.
fair dink. You know what I mean?
You should put that on a shirt. That's a great line.
You know what? I'm gonna put it on a shirt, Ariel. Fuck it. That's it. I'm getting them. That's it.
Let's
We're
go.
making them up as
Merch. Let's go. That's where all the money is. So by the way, can I just give you a piece of advice? Take it, leave it, whatever you want. You win this fight on Saturday. You get on that microphone. You call out John Jones. I think good things happen.
all right, it's on.
And you could say,
Listening to you.
by the way, you could say, my friend Ariel told me to do this. No one will get mad at you, by the way, just for the record. You could. They won't bleep it out. By the way, what happened with Stipe? You came on the show. You were trying to make the push for Stipe. I think it's the last time we spoke. Did it ever go anywhere?
Nah, right. You know me. Like, I'm just trying to get paid.
Yeah.
But right now I'm close to the belt, so fucking if that means more money for me, well then let's do it. You know what I mean? But I got a big test Saturday, and I feel good. You know me. I just focus on myself, and I feel like I'm getting better and better each fight. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm really finding my feet in this sport. So we'll go out there and have a crack Saturday and fucking get pissed on Sunday.
What about this story?
Deal.
You're so close to the belt. You've always said you don't care about the belt. Anytime someone asks you about the belt, don't care. And then all of a sudden, your dear son tells you that you couldn't beat John Cena or Brock Lesnar because they have belts and you don't have belts. And now all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Oos, I'm going to show you. I'll get my own damn belt. That's really the motivation here?
Well, pretty much, yeah. My son was like, I was like, he loves John Cena, and he's like, oh, I love them, and I was like, do you know Daddy will give them a hiding? He's like, Dad, you don't even have a belt. so I was like, all right, I'm a shit cunt. So thanks, son. Now I'm gonna try and get a belt.
That is amazing. Yeah, I think you would do pretty well against those guys. I mean, what a story it would be, you versus Brock. Do it for your old friend Mark Hunt, right? Revenge.
Yeah, definitely.
That
I
would-
was there. I was there in the corner of that fight too.
You were in his corner for that one.
Yeah. I was in his corner for a lot of
Could you tell that he was on the stuff?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he was the biggest fucking human I've ever seen. And I've seen some big humans, but this guy he's meant to be 120 kilo of muscle, man. This guy, his back was like a fucking bro. Whatever he was having, shit.
Is it uncomfortable to be with your friend and you know this guy is cheating?
Look, I don't know. I'm not a cop or a fucking USADA worker, so but we didn't. You could definitely see that the man's was big, and we're Islanders. We're big people, you know what I mean. We got a cut to 120, but like he was big, big. You've seen him.
I've seen him. Yeah, I feel like I'm the only one who makes him look small, right? I mean, like side by side, people have said, "Wow."
If you turn sideways, you're bigger than him.
That's right. Oh, come on. Not nice. Okay, Surreal, this guy's a good athlete, right? Everyone loves him. He's well-liked. But do you think after the loss to Francis, sometimes you have a loss like that, it's a little demoralizing? Do you feel like you'll be fighting like a wounded animal? Do you feel like you'll be fighting a guy who's maybe doubting himself a little bit? That was tailor-made for him to win, and it didn't work out. Who do you think you're facing?
No, I think it'll drive him to work harder and train harder, you know what I mean? Plus, he's, like you said, it's such a big event. It's first time in history. It's his hometown. It's his hood, you know what I mean? So I think that he's going to, and like you said, he's a great athlete, and I think he's going to come prepared. But, I'm going to bring something that I don't think anyone's really gave him yet, and that's a fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to bite down on my mouth guard and go forward.
I love it. Bring the fight to him.
Well, that's what we do.
What about all the pastries and all that stuff? How are you going to not eat that in the next 5 days? I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Baguettes, eclairs.
Nah, I've been good. I just sit on Instagram and watch food porn all day. So
I never understood that with the fighters, with you guys. Why do you want to watch food while you're depriving yourself of food? How does that help?
I just think, fuck, I'm going to give this guy a hiding and then go eat all this food. So kind of like, I don't know, motivation.
What do you watch? Like, what's the go-to?
I've been hard on fried chicken, bro. I love fried chicken.
Really?
I love fried chicken.
What, like KFC?
I love KFC.
Yeah, it's big over there. Mark used to love the KFC. I used to call him the KFC king.
It's pretty much someone's invented KFC.
Is that true?
No, definitely not. But pretty much consumed half of it.
Yeah. And is there good fried? Have you like checked out the scene over there? Is there good fried chicken in France?
My missus has sussed out a few things on Uber, so we'll see.
Let's go.
But
Only after though, right?
Oh, definitely. Then I'm pretty switched on before until then. After I kind of switch off and then go. I got a beefer book, so I'm fucking ready for that.
What is that? What is that? A beefer what?
I've got a beefer booked for
in Spain, you're going to Ibiza.
Yeah.
I like the way you said it. Ibiza. Wow, you're going with the family?
Yeah.
With the son as well?
Yeah, my son's coming too.
Wow.
He's his dad's son, so he'll be partying with me, just on the shoulders.
Yeah. How old is he now?
He's 5. He turns 6 in November, so he's old enough, you know what I mean? He's gonna get around to get it.
Yeah, he'll go to the raves, the all-night parties, no problem. So he's coming to the fight, right?
Yeah, he is. He's his first ever. He's old enough now. You know what I mean? I thought he was too young before. I don't want him around all drunk people and that. But I think he's old enough now, and he kind of understands what Dad does for work, and obviously his uncle. You know, so it's good, and I'm sure he wants to come as well.
So, it doesn't add pressure or anything like that. We saw a tough scene with Usman's daughter. It's hard, like you don't know what's going to happen here. And you don't feel like, man, I can't lose my son. No, you don't think like that.
I don't think about that. This is my job. And it's about, he's going to go watch that at work. That's it. Simple. Win or lose, I'm going to teach him, that, well, if we win, we party. If we lose, then we live to fight another day.
And you still party.
We still party. You know that.
And when does he arrive?
Yeah, you know that. So he flies to fucking what day? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday or something.
Okay. So and while that's going to be like in the thick of the weight cut and all that stuff, will you be in the room with him, or he'll be separate?
No, well, bro. This is. I'm not fucking going to Mars. I've had fucking a million fights. It's just another fight. You know what I mean? I'm going to hang out with my son. I like watching them eat, and I don't care.
I don't know. Some people like to keep it separate. Some people like, I don't want to mix, business.
Yeah. People think too much about this shit, man. Fuck, it's just you're just going in a cage and fighting another human. It's not all that shit.
Well, I only want to see them at certain points in the day. You're not like that.
Nah, that's all. That's people they're soft cocks. Fuck, we get the business. We go to work, you know what I mean? That's it.
I need to learn from you. My kids always say they want to go on my work trips with me, and I say, no, business, personal, we can't mix, you can't come. I need to ease up a little bit, huh?
Well, everyone's different, like everyone, I suppose in this fighting game, everyone has to try and get in their mindset and whatever, but for me, I've had many fights. I've had, bigger fights outside of the cage, so this is just another day at work for me, and I enjoy fight week. I enjoy fight time, more than anything else. Training camp, I'm fucking shitty. I don't eat good food. I just, you know what I mean? I go to training, go home, go sleep. But this is my week, you know what I mean? I don't mind the cameras. I love all that. My son's kind of the same, so I'm going to show him, how we roll.
What could be bigger than a fight in Paris, first ever main event for the UFC? You see you had bigger fights than this. What's been bigger than this in your life?
Just other challenges, other fights. They're not like fight like in the cage, but
right.
Other fights. You know what I mean? Yeah. But this is pretty big. This is why it's so good that my son's going to be here, and he's pumped to sit off the tower at Disneyland and all that. So I'm pumped for that too.
I could feel the confidence. I remember when we spoke in Abu Dhabi a couple of years ago when you were on the losing streak, and you were feeling good, but not a lot of media requests. I feel like I had to just ask you quickly. You come on. Now I got to go through like 8 handlers to get you on. It's like a whole big process.
Shut up! You listen to me direct all the time.
But I
see you change your number too. You must be getting too popular, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's a whole story in its own right. I can't get into that.
You get dick pics.
Sort of. Actually, it was pretty damn close to that, if I'm being honest.
All right. What was it?
It was, Tyson, he likes me, but I think he likes me too much,
That surprised me, actually.
Yeah, no. But isn't that great? Isn't that amazing to see him on top like this, killing it?
Oh, definitely, spending that much time out and obviously, he's got a little girl now, and your family. But you go through some hard times, especially when you're in the trenches. You're fucking. It's a dark moment. I've been there before. I did my knee and I was out for a while and went through some hard times. But he did it 3 times, so that's And to see him come back and doing really well, all praise to him, and he's doing well. And he's coming here, so I think he's coming to Ibiza after too. So
sick.
We'll go have a little split.
I can't imagine you see him a couple of weeks ago do that, get another win. You got to feel like, all right, man, I'm on top of the world now. I'm next. It gives you a little bit of a jolt, right?
Oh, definitely. We always out here to win.
Yeah. That dude, man, on fire. What a great guy and what a story. I would imagine there was a time where he thought maybe he'd be done, never fight again. The surgeries, the knee, all that stuff, and now it looks like he's like back to being a contender. It's amazing. I'm very, very happy for him, and I'm happy for you as well. This is a beautiful thing. You're killing it out there. You're going to eat a lot afterwards. How many days afterwards in France?
4.
Oh, wow. 4 and then?
I've got to do the Sunday, go party, the Monday recover, and then Tuesday we're going to Disney World.
This is the thing.
Disneyland.
I think it's called Euro Disney.
Well, fucking that thing, Mickey Mouse.
The thing with you is you're so accommodating to get on before the fight. After the fight, if all goes well, you'll disappear for 3 weeks. You won't even read the message. You'll be so I won't even see the check.
I'm busy. I'm doing things. Know what I mean? I'm doing things. But after the fight, leave me alone. Everyone leave me alone. I'm doing my thing. I fucking trained for 3 months. Leave me alone. I'm doing my thing now.
I feel you. But I just want people to know that because every time you win now, they're like, how come you didn't get Tai on the show? I'm like, yeah, I try. The guy just disappears. What do you want me to say? He's on a bender or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's freaking having a good time.
You know what I'm doing. That's it. I'm on the bender. Fucking leave me alone. Everyone leave me alone. You know what I mean? I'm out of action. I'm walkabout.
By the way, that airline that you were on yesterday, I saw the setup that you had there. It was incredible. What airline was that?
Emirates.
Damn.
They're the best.
What a layout you had there. You had like a little lamp, all this stuff, like that whole little section. That was first class, right, for you?
Yeah.
Respect.
I pay for my own tickets, that. But yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Get out of here. You pay for your own? You're headlining the event in Paris? You're paying for your own flight? Why? They wanted to put you in coach, Tai?
I think so, but I don't. I just get my own flights all the time. Yeah.
I can't believe this. You pay for your own flight.
Well, that one, yeah. And most of my flights here, I always pay for my own because I like to fly. I did a lot of time at the back of the plane. You know what I mean? Now it's time when we sit up the front. You know what I mean? For
sure, but someone should be paying for that. If I do say so myself.
Well, I would agree with it too, but that's another argument for another time, I suppose.
All right, fair enough. Well, thank you for doing this. I'm very excited for you. Can't wait. It's a beautiful city. Enjoy it. If you need any tips in French or anything like that, I'm fluent in French. I don't know if you know this, so I'm happy to help you.
Well, I thought you were doing a bit of a good French thing there. You know what I mean? I was about to ask because in Canada they speak French. Yeah,
that's right.
Like a lot of.
Half of my day as a student had to be in French.
Really?
Yeah, that's by law when I was growing up.
Je m'appelle Tai. Fucking there you go. First class.
There you go.
How about that one?
That was good. I didn't know you had that in you. You pulled it out. Well done.
I got a few things if I just. There's times to pull it out and there's times to relax, you know what I mean?
You're going into enemy territory. They're going to be very polite. Don't worry. They won't be rude if you like pull off the win over their guy. Everyone's very nice over there. They're not snobby or anything, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're pretty snobby. But that's all good.
And they'll shower you with red wine and you'll have a great time. Big opportunity for you. Don't forget, if all goes well, call out John. He'll be watching, no doubt about it. And then he'll respond to you on Twitter. He won't tag you, but he'll respond. Don't worry about it. And then it'll be a whole back and forth. People will make pictures and articles, and you'll be in that conversation. And ultimately, I know you don't care about these things, but this is, that's a big money fight. So that's what you want.
All right. Well, then that's it. John Jones is getting called out once I win.
Let's go. Tai,
Ash.
Allons-y. Je vous souhaite bon courage. Good luck to you. Bonne chance. And vive.
Merci.
Yes.
Merci.
Et vive le Sydney West, Western Sydney. Vive le Sydney West. Respect.
S.A. Drink West, baby.
That's right. Thank you, Tai. Talk to you in
I suppose I won't see you after the fight. I'll be offline.
I'll talk to you in 3 months, all right?
Done.
All right. Tai Tuivasa.
All right, brother.
You're the man. There he is. Bam, bam. Gotta love him. What a guy. What a character. What a fight this Saturday. I mean, you got to love this guy. He is such a fun character and fun-loving fellow who is on quite the roll as of late. UFC Fight Night Paris